Cloud hands. If we work in a stationary manner first, to work on the body movement, footwork, and the arms separately. Feet are parallel. Want to make sure the knees are bent a little bit. We're hanging out from the string. And with the left foot, we step out a full step, landing with the toe or the ball of the foot first. And the key thing is we're keeping the parallel stepping. So a sense that you're pushing out that left heel to keep that foot straight. Knees bent right over the respective feet. So we don't want the knees misaligned from the feet, right over the feet. So there's an openness between the knees. So that was a full step and a straight lateral line to the side. Shifting the weight slowly. Once the weight is fully here, peel off the right foot, bring it in about half a step. Again, toe first, drop the heel straight. Push the heel out to keep that parallel step. Knees bent a little bit, shift the weight 100% to the right. Full step on the left. So walking sideways in that manner. If we do this together, about half a step, a little less than shoulder width. Parallel, knees bent, full step out to the side, planting the foot straight and parallel. Shift the weight slowly 100% to the left leg, peel off the right foot, bring it in about half a step, a little less than shoulder width. So this is the movement, the footwork, the cloud hands. Try to remain vertical, that's you're still hanging from the string. Avoid a lot of leaning. So you don't want to counter with the upper body. So just take as big a step as you can, staying relatively vertical. If we do the arm movement separate, one hand is at 12 o'clock, other hand is at 6 o'clock. Out in front of the body, not in tight or close. Shoulders down, elbows are forward. Top hand indicates what direction you're going in. If the left hand is up, you're drifting to the left. Both arms and hands out to the side, and then they switch position. Other hands at 12, other hands at 6. Shoulders stay down, hanging from the string. Breathing into the abdomen. So with the stepping, knees bent a little bit, feet parallel. Top hand indicates which direction we're moving the arms in. Once the arms are all the way to one side, the opposite foot steps. So in this case, the left foot steps out. Full step, again, toe first, plant the heel straight, parallel, knees over the feet. When the hands are all the way over to the other side, it's time for the step. In this case, it's step in. Shoulders relax down, hanging from the string. Breathing into the abdomen. And your head is turning with the body. So your nose and belly button maintain the same line. And then cloud hands are framed by single whip. Single whip at the beginning, and we end cloud hand sequence with single whip. And the entire full set, we do cloud hands 3 times. The first time, there's 5 steps, 5 cloud hands. Later on the set, 7 steps. And near the end of the set, it's 3 cloud hands. But in all cases, we start with single whip and end with single whip. So, from single whip, just doing the footwork. From single whip into the cloud hand sequence with the footwork, we shift the weight back to the left leg, turning on the left heel until the left foot is straight to the front wall. Right now all the weight's on the right leg. You want that right knee bent. Then we slowly shift the weight all the way to the left leg so we can peel off the right foot and bring it even and parallel with the left foot. A little more narrow than shoulder width. Dropping that right foot even and parallel with the left. Shifting the weight slowly to the right leg, make sure the knee is bent. Peeling the left heel off the ground. When you're ready, you take a full step on the toe, planting the heel, the foot parallel and straight. Shifting left. When you're ready, peel off the right foot, step in half a step, planting the foot even and parallel. So we'll just do a few steps here for practice. If we say this is the last one we're going to do in the sequence, when we step up half a step with the right foot, again landing on the ball first, instead of planting the heel parallel, we plant the heel 45 degrees to the corner, shift the weight of that right leg, touch down on the ball of the left foot facing the sidewall. Then we take the full step to complete the single whip. If we do that once more, just with the footwork, we start at the end of single whip, forward stance, hanging from the string. We shift the weight slowly to the right leg, turning on the left heel, till the foot is straight, pointing to the front wall. Shifting the weight slowly back to the left leg. When we're ready, we peel off the right foot, touch down with the ball of the right foot, planting the foot straight, even and parallel. Shifting the weight to the right to step out to the left. The whole time we're hanging straight down, breathing into the abdomen. Bring in the right foot half a step, and now we plant at 45 degrees to come into the single whip position. Full step to complete the single whip. Bringing the arms into it. Single whip. As we shift the weight to the right leg and turn on the left heel, the arms swoop to the right. Left hand comes down, right hand opens. The left foot going straight to the front wall, the hands reach out to the right. Shifting the weight back to the left leg, and again the left hand, top hand at 12, right hand at 6 o'clock. When the weight is all the way to the left leg, the hands are out to that left side. We step in half a step, shifting right, now right hand is high. When the hands are all the way to the side, we step out. Hands all the way to the side, we step in. So whichever direction you're shifting the weight in, that hand is high. Shifting to the right hand is high. Stepping with the opposite foot when your hands are out to the side. Shifting left, therefore the left hand is high. Hands out to the side, opposite foot steps. Hanging from the string, breathing into the abdomen, shoulders are relaxed down. Knees are bent directly over the foot. Every once in a while, just check your feet and make sure they're fairly straight and even and parallel. And just doing a few here to practice the footwork and the arm movement. Breathing into the abdomen. We finish by the hands go out to the side, and as always, when the hand is out to the side, we do the step with the opposite foot. But this time, being that was the last cloud hand, we drop the heel 45 degrees instead of parallel and straight. And as we drop that heel and shift the weight into the right leg, the back leg, the right hand turns palm down, so both hands are now palm down. They slide down towards the lap. Touch down the ball of the foot, and the arms go out to the side for that single whip position. And if your right toes aren't quite to the corner, if you hadn't turned quite 45 degrees, you want to correct it now by turning on the right heel. And then we step that full step on the left heel, shift the weight forward, left arm goes forward. And we have that single whip and position. To count the footwork so that you know you've done the 5 cloud hands and it's time to finish with single whip, we'll go through that counting. So shifting right, turning on the left heel, so left foot goes straight, pointing to the front wall, right knee is bent. Arms are all the way to the side, so we step with the opposite foot, but we don't start counting yet. We start counting when the left foot moves for the first time. So we count the left stepping. So our left foot is stepped out for the first time, a full step with the left, so that is 1. When you step with the right foot, you either don't count that mentally or you can call it 1B if you like. So we count the stepping of the left foot. So this is 2. And this is still 2. 3. 4. 5. Now we haven't completed the 5 until we step in. So step in half a step, but now you drop the heel 45 degrees, the hands slide down towards the lap, touch down half a step on the ball, arms go out to the side, full step on the heel, shift the weight forward. So on the first time we encounter cloud hands, we do 5 cloud hands. Single whip, hang out, breathe. Try to be aware if you're leaning, hang from the strings so you're vertical and nice and straight. Once in a while, check to make sure your feet are still parallel. And that your knees are bent a little bit and they're directly over the respective foot. Hanging from the string, breathing into the belly. To finish the sequence, half a step as usual, but now we drop the foot 45 degrees, hands slide down, but we still stay nice and vertical and straight. Touch down, arms swoop out to the right side, full step on the heel. Take a moment, check your posture. That basically means being nice and straight or vertical. And check your breathing, nice abdominal breathing. Shoulders relax down. It's good to take a little extra moment when you put the arms into position. When we move the arms into position, there will be a tendency to have the shoulders up a bit, hiked up a bit. So take a moment just to rest the shoulders and breathe.